Hi everyone, it's Kirsten and welcome back to my booktube channel. This is my second video up and I'm actually super excited because I get to show off my bookshelves and kind of my organization of how I do everything. Okay, so these are my smaller bookshelves. I call them small because my other bookshelf is ginormous, but this is kind of where it begins. This is my BTS poster. Little art that my boyfriend's sister painted me. And then, of course, Reese and Farah. And then we go to my little music shelf. It's just a start of one. It's nothing special. We have my first BTS album, Map of the Soul 7. I'm kind of a newbie. And then we have my mermaid box. And then we have Funko Pops of RM and Suga on the top. And then we have my tarot cards. And then we have my orchid, which I hope to God I'm keeping alive. And then we have Selena Gomez's record, Look at Her Now, in rare. I absolutely love Selena Gomez. She is such an inspiration to me. And then we move down to my manga section and graphic novels. My favorite manga author is Junji Ito. I love his art and I love his writing. He is a genius. And then I have Tomy. I don't have the physical copy of Tomy, which is sad. And then we have Tokyo Ghoul, Happiness, Orange, and then we have Squirtle and Vaporeon, and then Fruit Basket, Mermaid Saga, some graphic novels. And then we move down here, which is randomness. Literally randomness. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to organize these yet, but I have some like contemporary, some fantasy. I have some historical fiction. And so, yeah, this shelf, not really vibing with it. We have here, we have my little, I call it like a spell jar. It really isn't, but it's cute. Then we have A Court of Thorns and Roses series. I don't have the fourth novella. It's on my Kindle. And then we have Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood, and then we have Priory of the Orange Tree, which I did read, but mostly on Audible. But great book. But this is my all-time favorite series at the moment, and I'm a Reese stan, so, and Cassian, of course. And then we move over to another series by Sarah J. Maas, which is Throne of Glass. And this series really got me back into reading when I was in the biggest reading slump. And then we move over to, I call this the Holly Black kind of section because I've got a lot of her books, but I have random ones too. And then this glass mermaid piece, because if you didn't know, I'm obsessed with mermaids, everything mermaids. I love it, and maybe that's some uniqueness I can bring to this channel too. I'm a mermaid freak. But speaking of mermaids, this book is a new release. It's really, really good. I did read this. I read this by Holly Black. Did not read The Cruel Prince yet, but I have the series, so I'm hoping to do a vlog on these soon. Then we move down here and we get to, I call this just a random kind of series. I don't know, it's kind of random. I kind of went with colors. But we have this little Rise and Grind with some rocks. I don't know why. I just put it here. But we have Lore, which I've not read yet. From Blood and Ash, I read this, but I did not read the second book. I hope to read it soon, but I feel like I need to reread this because I read it a long time ago, and I feel like I need a refresh on it. Fatal Throne is really, really good. It's the Wives of Henry VIII, and oh my gosh, so good. Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. I've not read these. I've tried Six of Crows a million times, and for some reason I can't get into it right now. I think I need to be in the right mindset. And then we go down here, and this is my Harry Potter section. I know it bugs me too that I have paperbacks of these and not these, and they're all uneven. It's really bad. But side note, I read these for the first time last summer. So, and then of course we have my Twilight section. How to get the movie covers for these. But, and then Midnight Sun and the Short Second Life of Bree Tanner, amazing book. I would say that this is way better of a story than all of these, which I can't believe I'm saying that, but we'll see. I might do a reread of these in a vlog sometime. And then we go to this section, which is some thrifted books. And so we have the first Game of Thrones, and then we have The Blood of Elves, The Witcher, and then these two are my boyfriend's books. And this is the top of the bookshelves. This is my plant that I've kept alive for like 3 years, which I am so shocked about. I've got a cute little lamp. Then I've got a Chanel picture. And then we have Mulan riding a horse. We have a candle. We have a mermaid, obviously, because I'm obsessed, like I said. And then we have the Birth of Venus, which I love this statue so much. Great Amazon deal. And then these little flower lanterns are from my boyfriend's sister's wedding, and she gave us all her decorations. Now we move on to the big bookshelf, and I'm proud of this bookshelf because I built it all by myself. So for this top shelf, we have all of my kind of self-help, kind of inspirational books up here. I also have Atlantis, Lemuria, and Atlantis, and those are kind of like mermaid based because everyone believes that mermaids live in Atlantis, and so of course I have those. And then some teaching. This is a teaching book that I had when I wanted to become a teacher, and yeah, kind of inspirational nonfiction books. And then we have candle, and then we have my degree, a journal for kind of anxiety and trying to stay in the moment, my Polaroid camera. Then we have this fake plant because I need fake plants because I kill them all. And then we have this little kind of ocean wave. I don't know what you call this, but it's cute and I like it. And then we go down to this level, which is basically a lot of my classics, special editions, and just pretty books. I call this like a pretty book kind of section. This side's kind of but I didn't know where to put these. So, like these are all like nice Barnes & Noble editions. And then one of my favorite books of all time is Where the Crawdads Sing, and this edition is just beyond beautiful. Like the inside is just like pretty. And then we have Mona Awad, of course. We have to honor Mona Awad, especially for Bunny. And then The Invisible Life of Addie the Roo. I thought that no one would beat Where the Crawdads Sing, but this one has kind of beat it for me. And this edition is stunning. Like come on. And then the inside, it's great. It's one of my favorite books and editions. Then we have some fiction books, some, I would say, fantasy books, and then just some random stuff over here. And then we go down to this shelf, and I call this my bright shelf, but it's mostly contemporary and romance contemporary. And basically, I've organized this in alphabetical order because I liked how it looked. It looks kind of like crazy bright, kind of mixed colors. We have to put a spotlight on Sally Rooney because, oh my gosh, literally, like Books with Chloe and cat literature say, she gets it. She gets it in this book. But another mention is Daisy Jones and the Six. If you cannot see my tabs already, this book literally is amazing. If you haven't read it, please read it. It's told in interview form. The audiobook is great because they have characters for each of the characters in the book. They're making a show about it. I'm not going to talk too long on about it, but read it. But yes, that is my contemporary and romance kind of section. Then we go down to the thriller / I guess horror section. And these are all my thriller books. I'm reading something currently at the moment in this section, and it is Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. And I am reading this for Books with Chloe's Patreon book club, and I've read it already like 3 times, and oh my god, love that book. And the movie did a really good job. But yes, this is kind of just all thrown together. No Exit. It's a really underhyped. You should read it. Really, really, really good book, and it's easy and fast. I would suggest, honestly, thrillers or contemporaries for new readers, because thrillers are really, really easy to get into. So this is another thriller section, and one author that I would like to point out that I love, which is very controversial because some people like his writing and some people don't like his writing because he can be really grotesque in a way, is Grady Hendrix. And I absolutely love the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. It's just, I would describe this book as a thriller, not so much as a horror, but he has a way of writing like comedy, but in a grotesque way. And I know that sounds weird that I like that, but it's so entertaining. And as you can see, I've tapped it up quite a bit. Same with My Best Friend's Exorcism, and I love this cover. It's so pretty. And yeah, I tabbed this one up too. I'm not gonna get into specifics of what books are about in this video, but I plan to do one later on. But yeah. Hi again. It's a different day. My hair's wet. I do not look the best right now, but I forgot to tell you where my bookshelves are from. So excuse me for that, but I'm going to show you right now. So let's get to it. Okay, so these, my 2 smaller bookshelves, were actually gifted. They weren't gifted. They were left behind at an apartment that I previously lived in, and the guy just left them. So I took these 2, which is crazy awesome because they're really good bookshelves. This one is the cube one, and it is, I think, 35 inches tall. And then we move on to this one. Sorry, my dog is doing her thing. And then we turn to this one, and this one, the taller one, is 38 inches. And I wish I knew where they were from, but I don't. But thanks to the guy who lived before me in the last apartment. Then we move over to this one, and this one is one from Target. It is a 72-inch Carson 5-shelf bookshelf, and it's in the color espresso. And the other bookshelves, I'm assuming, are espresso because they match exactly. But this one I think is 120 in that range, US dollars. And I didn't buy this, my grandpa did, which was really, really sweet of him because I've always wanted a really nice bookshelf. And this is just the start. I plan to invest with my own money in more and kind of create a whole book wall. But yes, these are my bookshelves and my dog. So that basically wraps up my bookshelf tour. I know it's probably not the greatest, but I am still getting used to the camera work and just filming in general. I mean, this is only my second video, if I can even talk, but I hope to do more fun videos. I want to do reading vlogs soon because there's a lot of books that I have not read yet. I also want to do vlogs where I, do the typical go to Barnes & Noble and kind of do things like that. I want to go out and do things. I also want to start kind of a chill, laid back book club, which I think would be really fun to do with some people. If you want to join, it's open to anyone. I was thinking I could maybe, read a book at the beginning of the month and then kind of do like a chit chat with people about it. I don't know how, I don't know what I'm doing yet, and then at the end of the month, do kind of a review of the book in detail and spoils and everything and my reactions, and I'll vlog me reading it too. But let me know if any of you would be interested, and please like and subscribe to my channel. I am feeling very supported from a lot of people, and that just kind of pushes me to go further, and I'm really, really excited. So thank you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.